Once Rav Bina said to me, Rav Bina, why do you think you went through so many cancer? 3 times. I said, why? Rav Bina, have a lot of virus. Look at this big parsha, Tazriya Mitzayro. How much Lashon Hara I spoke in my life? Yeshiva Sher, not Yeshiva Lashon Hara, but it's Lashon Hara. But he said to me a line. He has a point. He said to me, Kodesh Baruch Hu gave it to you because you're talking to so many boys who went through cancer or somebody in the family. You have the feeling for them because you went through chemo, radiation, all this, excuse me on the word, dreck. As you understand the concept of Noseh Be'olim Chaveiro. I was captain in the army. In the last 20 years in the army, my job was to tell family to know the lost children. Chayal, chayelet, or got hurt. And I got this job not because I'm a rabbi. I got interviewed by psychologists, and they decided then, many years ago, as I'm kosher for this, I'm okay for this. Whenever I used to tell family, knock on the door and tell them the name of the defense minister of the Israeli government, I'm telling you, as your son or your daughter die, you got hurt, bad condition, easy condition, whatever the story. I used to go after to my bed and cry for a few hours. I don't know the soldiers. I didn't know nothing about them. Just do the name, and I know they got killed in today language in Gaza. What exactly happened to them, I didn't know. And the army didn't want us to know. I don't know today philosophy and the psychology. But after I lost my son 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, Moshe Alav Hasholem, I'm also, me and Malki, we are Abba and Ima Shkulim. We lost our son. I still have in my house a Ner Neshama electric all year round. I never took it off. And this Sukkot, before the Yortzeit Rosh Hashanah Rabbi of Moshe's 3 years, I asked Rabbi David when I will get Nechome. He said to me, Rav Bina, when you die. It's not Nechome. The nature of the world, as we are children, we take our parents. I took my father around 30 years ago. How much I miss him, and I miss him, and how much I make my decision, everything what my father used to do, will do in education. What is the nature? Kodesh Baruch Hu bless the world. As you forget, I don't think about my father 24/7. I think. But losing a son, I'm talking from my experience. I try one psychology, another genius psychology, graduate of Duke University. After years at him, Professor, you are a very nice guy, very smart guy. It was a pleasure to talk to him, but it didn't help me. It's not Nechome. I spoke last night to the students, to the Chug of Rav Yisrael Grossman, our student Shlita. And I said to them, why you don't have the feelings? But it's very hard to have the feelings. The concept of Noseh Be'olim Chaveiro is very hard. And most of the people that got killed, a lot of them, they're single boys. And a lot of them, parents of, yesterday said Kaddish by the Kotel, Abutbul. He was Samach Mempei, big officer, and he left a father and 4 children, and 2 children with the grandfather said Kaddish. How you cannot not cry? Like Begin used to say every time, I don't remember the name of which משורר. נקמת ילד קטן, אלוהים לא ברא. Nekome for a little child would die, God never created. They're all young children. I have one of the alumni, Scott, is a doctor, big doctor in Tel HaShomer. Just got a baby girl. He did Pidyon Haben through the Zoom because he's fighting in Gaza. He was a doctor. In one day, he has to sign for 4 soldiers that are dead. And he broke down. They have to send them a week vacation. As he said to me in the phone, Rabbi, I'm used in the hospital every day to sign for people die. But these old people, nature of old people, they die. There's no mitzvah. As an old father will die, Chalila. But this is the way God created the world. But young people, with children, without children is much harder, no legacy. And I want all of you, you have children in the army, you're making aliyah, you're not making aliyah, not preaching now aliyah, but they have the feeling, the motion, to care, like I said to one of the boys with his brother in the army, a nice boy from Europe. I said, you have a brother in the army? Yes? Tell me, Seder over 11 o'clock at night, then is Maghrib. By 11:10, 11:15, did you try to stay another 5 minutes to give power, spirituality? This is what we believe, Torah gives spirituality. Learn Torah. For your brother, he said to me, after the speech, he said, Imam cried to me last night. He said, Rabbi, thank you very much. How stupid I am. Try to do all of us. Extra mitzvah, extra tilim, extra 5 minutes of learning, Gemara, Chumash, something, to give strength to the Chayalim. I will finish with the story of Reb Chaim Shmulevitz Zatzal. Before 73, war, Yom Kippur War, used to be called Milchemet HaAtasha. I know how to say it in English. Every week used to get killed around 5, 6, 7 soldiers in the Suez Canal. Whenever people used to get killed, the Prime Shmulevitz used to come to Besmedresh in Mir, with a club, and said, I cannot say I didn't kill the soldiers. Because if I ever learn Torah more, we get less killing. And I'm the killer, and start crying for 5 minutes. You got the feeling, he never went to the army. He didn't got children in the army. But he was in a level, would care for another Jew. Maybe we are not in the level, not maybe, for sure we're not in the level. But l'chol hapach is the minimum. 5 extra few minutes. This week Parsha, not to talk Lashon Hara. I'm talking about myself also. I'm not taught to say I'm a tzaddik. I feel I have 4 grandchildren now in the army. Many times I get middle of the night and I say, tell him, I'm not a tzaddik, I'm not a Rav Nementzal, because I'm scared about them. One in Jenin, one in Lebanon, one in Gaza. I'm very scared. And let's hope and let's pray, no more killing, and be zoiche to Gula Shleime, and all the Chatufim will come back to Israel, and God will give extra strength to the government. They are right, they are wrong, but they are the government, they are the election, and to Chief of Staff and all the Chayalim, to continue fighting and to be Nisachon Gamur, to destroy the Hamas. And tonight we're going to Ishderot to continue building Torah, continue building yeshivas, look how Ishderot change. And B'ezrat Hashem we continue, Chai L'Chai, Yom HaAtzmaut Sameach.